Siema, w Diablo Immortal jest parę misji, także możemy coś tam zrobić. Porozmawiaj na razie z tym. Coś tam możemy porobić, oczywiście. Bo było zadanie, żeby zebrać 10 ród żelaza. Zebrałam to, nie wiedziałam co to. No i...
Be safe, all right?
Okej.
Hey there. It's good to see you.
I jak to zrobić?
Be safe, all right?
Ale jak? Wytwarzanie, okej. Aha. Aha. Może zasięg? No ja wiem, no. No dobra, no to niedoskonałe. Niech będzie.
Goodbye.
Okej. Mhm.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Po co mówisz goodbye? Dobra. Jeszcze są 3. Pokonaj w Diablo. Aha. Na Inferno to ja nie mam szans. Bo chodzi tobie tutaj, tak? I jesteśmy w nowej drużynie, z tamtej nas wywalili. Życie. Inferno. Nie tutaj? Nie chodzi ci o to? Czyli muszę przejść na Inferno, na którym jeszcze nie mogę być. Dobra, to zrobimy to w następnym. A teraz zrobimy sobie to. Bo teraz nie będę walczyła. To i tak się nie usunie, więc...
Of course my documents are in order. I showed them to you people yesterday.
Treasures from some distant land, no doubt.
Rare trinkets fresh from Charvel. You won't find their peer. You there, adventurer. I have just the piece for you. Looking for something in particular? You look the discerning sort. I have here a totem. The skull of a creature unlike any you'll find. Locals say it belonged to some sort of protector spirit that lives in their forest. Surely a good luck charm. Or if your coin purse is feeling light, I've got some fine crafts. Nothing interests you? Well, maybe next
Co
time.
to jest skóry z bestii?
Looking for something in
Are you aware these pelts are wriggling with parasites?
What? I just inspected them. Oh, the hells are those? Everyone, your attention. If you'd please be... Nothing interests you?
It's been a
Okay.
while. I should see if Kashun's investigation has borne fruit.
Takie zasuwanie i raz tu. Daleko tam. Ale dobra już. Ale trochę level wbiłam. Ale to troszeczkę.
I'm afraid I've learned little more of Albrecht or the Shardborn, if that's why you're here. Only rumors.
Can't I drop in on an old friend for a social?
Ha! Perhaps. once.
Well, since you brought it up, I was thinking. Albrecht could have gone anywhere, but despite his monstrous appearance,
A reasonable supposition.
No kurde.
Lazarus, you found him. Huh. How pitiful he looks in death.
Nie no, nie ożywiaj go.
Yes, a splinter of creation. You came to me seeking its power, but this gift comes with so much more. A family that will never abandon you.
To grubo.
Hello, Lazarus. Traitor, heretic, servant of terror.
You're Albrecht. But
Now you answer to me. In life, you were a monster. In death, you will serve our family. Today begins your atonement.
Ja pierdzielę. Co tu się dzieje?
What was that? A vision?
an old foe, a fellow necromancer named Lethis, bargaining with Albrecht for a splinter of the World Stone. She resurrected a man called Lazarus.
Yes, that is
No.
worrisome, but there is a silver lining. After all these weeks, the eye is still back.
Grubo, grubo. Okej.
These energies are chaotic. There is a risk. It seems he's somewhere within the Charvel Wilds. I can tell you little more than that, but there are those that might.
If I'm bound for Charvel, then I've got an idea of
With any luck, we've destroyed the last of the Worldstone shards, but its power lives on in these Shardborn. If they are consorting with our enemies, as you say, then their threat remains as well.
Zawsze jestem ostrożna. Teraz tam porozmawiać. A ta zielona osłonka to ja nie wiem co.
I
Co
seek
to w ogóle?
passage to the Charvel Wilds.
Charvel? I just came from there. Endsteig and its surrounds haven't been much for trade this season with their crop failures and rise in bandits. I'll tell you what, let me know when you're ready to set out.
Let's go.
Okej. Szybko i na temat. Kurde, nową tą. Odblokowaliśmy. Dobra, z tamtej strony nic nie ma. No, złaś.
This is Orthrop, as far as I can take you. Endsteig's been levying taxes on merchants crossing their roads as of late, and
I understand. Thank you for getting me this far.
I'll be in town a while longer to settle some business before I head back towards Westmarch. When you've concluded your business here,
Nie, dzięki.
A traveler. What do you want? If you have come to trade, I fear we have little.
Actually, I'm looking for someone called Albrecht who may have passed this way. He leads an army of creatures I can only...
Preposterous. If Enstig can be counted on for one thing, it's putting themselves first. They'd never. That army of theirs is the justification for taxing our harvests, even though we have barely enough to feed ourselves. Next, you'll tell me you believe all those stories about miracles.
Another villager mentioned something about miracles taking place.
I might have heard stories from other settlements. A hooded prophet traveling the land, healing the lame and the sick. Breathing, if the stories are true, this prophet's done more for Sharvol than any noble in my lifetime. Service, not blood, makes a leader. We've spent two. Walk safe, friend.
Przestań mi
It's an
mówić.
ill omen, I tell you. The wilds are spreading, trying to choke our fields. Enstig's hubris is to blame. Their loggers have cut the forest too deep. I fear for my niece in High Fork.
Okej. Mam coś... Nie mam.
The woods have been strange lately. Hungry eyes in the black of night. My cousin says he saw a man drag
What can you tell me about...
the Fae. They're spirits, tenders of the forests. So long as we keep to the old ways and take only what we need from the wilds. Wait, do you hear that?
Oho.
More of the
Oho.
creatures. Everyone, get to shelter.
Run away!
Ten się
The
tam stał.
Fae, they're attacking? But Orthrop honors the wilds.
Hej, hej, hej.
My wounds mend.
Seek
Dobra.
shelter in the church, quickly!
A, jeszcze nie. Sporo ich tu. Mhm. Mhm. Ja pierdzielę.
Ah, better.
Mhm. To na pewno.
By the light, what's going on out there?
Fae are attacking the village. I think I've cleared most of them out, but I'm going back out there to be sure.
I'm not sure. Time has not been kind to this church. The cellar is the safest place, but
The church is defensible enough, especially with your aid, adventurer.
if the Fae have made it this far into the village, I fear for the...
Fae! More Fae!
Jak muszę. To pomogę. Mhm.
It's clear you're a capable warrior. Find the other militia members and
Gdzie ich szukać?
What's the situation?
I've never seen anything like it. They flooded in from all sides. We slew as many as we could, then
Where did all these Fae come from?
everywhere and nowhere. The wilds around us. But they fled to the northeast towards the farm. By the light. The farmers. Go and check on them.
To nie możecie iść sami?
There is always more to comprehend. These fields reek of death.
18 trzeba. Okej. Zostaw mnie.
Wither and die. I don't see any farmers. Perhaps they've sought refuge in the house ahead.
Dobra, ale jeszcze.
My wounds mend.
Jeszcze parę. Dobra.
Fear not the end.
Hello? You're not a...
I'm here to help. Is everyone in?
We are. No.
No fajnie. Nawet porozmawiać nie można. Teraz.
I'm here to help. Is everyone in?
We are. No, thanks to grand old Enstig. They don't care a bit for us. That
I'm going after the Fae that attacked.
the forest. Isn't that where they're supposed to live?
Przed chwilą walczyłam z tymi za mną. Już bez przesady.
The balance is preserved.
Oho, okej. Dobra. Spoko, trzeba je bić. Jeszcze 3. Ej.
What has driven these creatures into such a frenzy? Perhaps,
Szybko
if I
poszło.
track the Fae to their source, I can clear their den and protect the village from future attacks. A bit bright.
Ale zmierz nadejdzie? Nie wiem.
Freedom awaits you in the wilds.
Zaraz.
Who's there?
Zaraz. Dobra.
I must be hearing things. What is that?
Ah, if it isn't the adventurer from Westmarch. You're just in time. Racing toward trouble again. Good.
What's going on in this forest? Those monsters.
The Fae, unruly children of the land. You handled them well and swiftly, but they weren't due to swarm for years. They rarely come out of their holes in the deep. Even a blind man could see something's rotten in Charvel. Look at this red cast to the air. The way the plants have knotted in on themselves. Now that you're here, I might as well try and fix the glade these.
Zostaw mnie.
Ah, if it isn't the adventurer from West.
Nie,
Racing
pieprz.
the Fae. Even a blind man could see something's rot. Now that you're here, I might as well try and fix the glade the easy way. The hard way it is, then. No luck. It's like all Charvel's fighting me. I can't fathom what's got the forest in this state.
I came here tracking twisted creatures called Shardborn. Maybe whatever's happened to the forest has something to do with them. Their leader left me a relic.
Really? You're offering a witch a dried out eyeball? Never mind. Plug it down, I'll scry its old master.
Oj.
Ugh, my head is spinning. The energy of that thing. Purest chaos. I can't glean a direction. I'd better have a chat with my sisters. Tell them what we've seen of this place, your Shardborn, and the face worm. And maybe you can help take this charm, dip it in the blood of the sacrifices, then bring it to the center of the forest. It'll snare any fae that come around. And then you barter. Their freedom for a truce.
Got it. I'll finish.
O kurde. Spoko. Okej, zaczynamy tu, gdzie skończyliśmy. Niestety musiała być mała przerwa. No i mała przerwa to znaczy kilkudniowa. Dlatego nie jestem już w żadnej drużynie. Tak, przyznam się bez bicia. Dobra. Zanurz talizman. Ktoś mnie uderzył? A nie, muszę iść dalej. A, bo 3 razy, no tak. Okej. Dobra, nie bij mnie ty dziadu tam. Teraz tam. Tu jest złoty. Ja bym poszła po tego złotego jednak. Kurde, napaszałabym kusi. Zaraz zanurzę. Dobra. Nic nie dał takiego. W ogóle coś mamy w tym? Skrzynka użyj. No, zbieram. Nie wiem, czy mówiłam, że zbieram na ten. Żeby wam otworzyć. W sensie, żeby z wami otworzyć wam. Nie pamiętam, ile tam było potrzeba z tego, co kojarzy 900. O, rozpocznij rytuał, dobra. Mówię, nie pamiętam. 900 chyba, ale nie jestem pewna na 100%. Chyba miałam 900 i tak mi coś zostało. Ale też nie na 100%. 900 czy 600? Kurde.
You're trapped. Leave the people here in peace, and I'll let you go. Damn! They're breaking free.
Back to the mock, you rabid things!
Trzeba go bić. Już. A porozmawiajmy.
A foul right. No wonder the Fae fought back so hard. Beasts choose death over servitude every time the question's raised.
Niza, the witch who lives here, showed this right to me. We're trying to stop what's happening to this forest, to push the Fae back before they kill anyone else.
Pah! Witch circles don't know a thing about this forest except how to despoil it. If you truly want to help Sharval, come with us. We'll do right by the animals they sacrifice. You want the Fae to leave? We've got to do this proper. When we're done, I'll take you to our elders' camp. He'll get you sorted.
Ej, dobra,
Your knees will
przeczytam.
feed our kin, and your skin will clothe us.
Chwila.
Thank you. Life begets life. We return the honor to you, and those who live after.
Przeczytałam, że niby trzeba 377 kluczy. Wydaje mi się, że potrzeba było więcej. Na razie nie będę próbować, bo wiecie, nie chcę.
That's better. Come on.
Nie chcę próbować, żeby później nie wyszło, że kurde, za mało. Tak to, oj. Tak to mi się nie chce bawić. No tu muszę iść.
Well, look who decided to...
Ej,
Well, look who decided to stop meddling and start fixing. Well,
Gladly. How much do
I know you've been working with the witches, and yet I'm still letting you breathe this nice air. Nature's
ja
a delicate
pierwsza, ale się
thing. When
przestraszyłam.
Charval's upset, there's no hiding it. Your witch friend might mean well, but good intentions don't cleanse what's rotten. Everything those witches try. Oh, we'll deal with the Fae. Funny, it always boils down to domination through dark arts. Well, that might do for...
The witches don't revere the land like you, but they are not your enemy. Nisa is investigating why the Fae are swarming to stop them.
Hey, you've half a point. Witches aren't the whole problem. There's loggers outside Ensteig. Pampered... Well, it's getting late. A night in this forest is friend to none. Grab a pelt and share our tents. We'll search out your shop.
Dobra. Aha. Ale ja może nie jestem zmęczona. Byście pomyśleli.
Be changed, be healed, and walk in harmony. You are all welcome here. This is a free land now.
Aha. I tak czułam, że się będziemy musieli bić. Nic nowego. A, sorry, że ja tak smabuję, może was to denerwuje, ale... Gdzie jest ten jeden? Nie... A, tu. No nie walczy.
You're up. Cleaning up after the witches wasn't enough. The land's in upheaval too. You've put too much trust in them. We need to find out what they're doing and hold them to account.
What if I bring the witches here to talk instead?
Absolutely not. But you can come to us. Follow me. Nisa said you'd be looking for us. I thought I'd save you a trip.
By all means, stroll into a witch's lair. Just don't be surprised if...
Someone has to talk to them. You should join me. If Nisa found any clues to the forest's corruption, they'll help you just as well.
W ogóle, jeśli wam się nie chce czytać i chcecie słuchać po prostu po angielsku, to napiszcie to w komentarzach, bo ja tak czytam. Nie chcę im się słuchać, bo oni długo gadają. Więc może szybciej przeczytać niż słuchać. Ale jeśli wy chcecie sobie posłuchać po angielsku, no to po prostu napiszcie to nie będę wam przerywała. No dawaj właśnie do tych portali. Z kim porozmawiać?
I know you want to solve what's
Się
been
z nie
done to
miałam mieć
Charval.
zaznaczone i tak
I'm less
nagle.
sure about your friends, but we're short on time. We're preparing a great working to reveal just what's happening in the forest.
Would you invite the druids here? They're fighting off the Fae.
I'm not the one to convince. Those druids plant their trees and pet their wolves and pretend they're tending the forest. But Charval won't be tamed, and caring for something wild costs more than they're willing to pay.
A no tak, sorry, mówiłam, że czytam, że przewijam szybciej, ale czasem jak coś robię, coś patrzę, to słucham i kurde,
Young lady, you
trochę
don't
was
know the
okłamałam.
first thing about what we've paid at the hands of your forebears. Or you know too much and you're not saying.
Oho.
Well, this is tense.
The Fae don't swarm this often. The trees don't twist on their own. You did something. Like always. What vile...
Elder Maxon, if you can sit on your claws for 5 minutes to listen, we'll share all we know. No harm comes to those within the Coven House of the
Ha! Never expected an invitation. Fine. This wanderer vouches for you. We'll listen. But you aim those magics at me, and
He's lively.
Dobra,
Come on then.
nie ma sprawy, pójdę za
You've stored
tobą.
knowledge and power in the Coven House for generations. The ritual
Wiedźma.
chamber's just below. So listen close. Don't touch anyone who's part of the working. Don't block the moonlight. If you're violent, there's an old ward that'll rend you cheap. And keep an open mind. This corruption could have come from anywhere, even something the druids did by mistake. Solving it might call for the unconventional.
Mhm.
Let's go. Quietly, please.
Dobra.
I greet you, attendants, in the sight of the moon and the shadow of the stones it shines upon. Stand away.
Anything to say?
sure.
Aha.
Bile rises from Sharval's throat. Fury grips the dimmest.
Aha, proszę. Rytuały tutaj jakieś. Za które mogliby nas zabić? Przepraszam.
In the
Porozmawiaj.
southern thickets lies a malignance, at once primordial and somehow fresh. The Fae are swarming about some.
Thanks for the information. We'll cut it out. And then see about healing the land before it spreads. You can stand by.
It may be beyond healing. The Fae are in frenzy. Will the land even
My commands? Ha! Ha 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 ha! Sharval heeds no commands! How are you leading this bunch when you barely understand the ground beneath your feet?
Stop! The Fae almost carried off a whole village. You need to work together to solve this, or it's going to overwhelm both of you. And a lot of other people.
Okej.
And how can I be sure they won't stab us in the back? History shows they'd relish the opportunity. Sharval would be better off with you lot gone.
I know blood has been spilt between our people, but you are not like Aoife's disciples. None in my circle today would dare hunt you as they did the druids of old. I give you my word.
If you kill each other, there won't be anyone taking care of this forest. I know you have.
Whatever she might say, they can't remove this infection with the care it needs. But with so many Fae, we might not even get close enough. Unless...
We can bind the Fae, if you'll permit our rituals. That will hold them at bay, perhaps even drive them off. while you work on healing the land.
Dobra. No jeszcze stąd.
I thought I heard a
Tyle
plan there.
rozmów tu.
I didn't dream it, did I?
Let's move before someone changes their mind.
Wejdź w portal. Włazimy. Dobra.
Hopefully the druid's
Tu
presence
tyle
can soothe
rozmów.
the land. I'll be a wee bit embarrassed if I can't even get us through the thicket.
Gdzie my mamy iść? A tutaj.
What could twist such an ancient fae?
Aha. Nie mogę ciebie? Muszę najpierw siebie, tak? Teraz mogę ciebie? Nie mogę.
Ah, better.
Przecież się nie uleczyłam. O, dobra. Czyli tak to działa. Okej. No kurde. Dobra, nie jest jakoś... Nie ma jakiegoś dużego poziomu. W sensie, dużo życia. O, może tak. Też nie bije jakoś.
No! Hold it!
Nie, zaraz dojebiam takiego, co ma 2 miliony. Czyż nie miałam racji?
Untamable as Sharval itself.
Our magic is failing! The land won't heal!
No nie miałam. Dobra, zrobimy coś? Nie. Okej. Okej.
Not as long as this creature walks it. Child Moon, cede what I have given. Let the seasons take their due.
What have you done? The land is devastated.
It will
No
grow
trochę
back.
jest.
She
What you offer, your care for this land,
If she saw another option, she'd have taken it. The next thing out of your...
her magic will spread from this place, and desolation will follow.
I would not speak ill of the dead, Elder. It is because of her sacrifice that the forest is safer.
You shame me. And perhaps you're right too. I will honor your dead and I will work with your circle to heal the wilds. This I pledge.
Teraz z tą.
I
Dobra.
am sorry for your...
Thank you. Things...
We're grateful for what you've done. And for what you said.
He needed to hear it. I do think you should take his offer. Wait. That light.
Oko.
The magistrate won't be happy with your offering, Emmett.
Blame the crops. I got nothing for you people.
Nie denerwuj się, chłopie.
Prepare your food. Don't send it to rot in the royal stores. They've made you prisoners on free land. Yoked you like beasts. But you aren't. You are family.
Dobra,
Another
z nią.
vision from that eye.
Yes. It's like he knows I'm following. Did you find anything out about the Shardborn in these woods?
Farmland doesn't narrow it down much in these parts. We couldn't divine anything of the Shardborn at all. There's one who speaks for the Fae. She was one of us once. She'll only be found if they will it, but I'll try and reach her. Take this signet in the meantime. The Coven House will remain open to you.
There is always more to comprehend.
Ej, coś mnie się klikło. Dobra. O, wow. I co? To tyle zadań. Kurde, trochę lipa. No to jest w tym... Jeszcze to możemy chyba zrobić? Ale poczekajmy może na kaprys dziczy. Aha, dobra. Jestem głupia? I to w sumie nic nie daje. Myślałam, że to będzie jakiś event czy coś. W sensie, że coś się stanie, jakby, a tu nic się nie stało. Tylko, że świt nadejdzie za 30 minut. Nowy portal wygrałam. Nie wiem, czy z wami, czy nie. Nie wiem. Idziemy porozmawiać.
Overthrowing the Immortals is no easy task. Pay close attention, and I'll walk you through what we...
Co to jest?
Each
Etapy.
stage unlocks new activities. Look here to see what it takes to advance the stage.
Spoko, ja i tak nie mam drużyny.
Look here to see what it takes to advance the stage.
No dobra, no. Ja już wszystko wiem.
Look here to see what it takes to advance the stage.
Tutaj, tutaj. No dobra. To w sumie chyba na tyle. O, za 6 dni coś będzie. A nie, to zmiana czasu. He. Aha, okej. No dobra. To dzięki. I do następnego. Pa.